Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of a ranty video about an article by Charlotte Metcalf in the Daily Mail, where she talks about how she's now classing herself as being poor. 5 years ago, she says she earned £1,200 a week from her TV producing work. Now, I'm only going to assume that that's her net figure. So that means that she would have earned £1,860 gross, meaning a gross annual income of £96,000. And this year she is now on a gross weekly income of £672, a net figure of £500.88. Every penny counts, Charlotte. So she earns £34,944 a year. That's just on her salary, not taking into consideration any, well, let's see, child benefit that she possibly claims as well. Using an article from the Daily Mail, that's your paper, Charlotte, the average annual income of the UK workers is actually £25,543. So you're still earning £9,000 more than the average British worker. You say that you live in a two-bedroom rented flat in West London, and last time I checked, that wasn't exactly, a deprived area. So you had another two properties. You had another property as well, didn't you? You had two properties, and you bought this other one, and you also bought a cottage as an investment. So you ended up with 4 properties between you and your partner. And you say that the banking crisis has now caused you to become poor. Well, really the banking crisis is possibly caused by people like you that drive up the prices of property to overinflated levels and make it harder for, Joe Average to be able to get on to the property ladder. People like you are so obsessed with money and material matters. It's a shame because your children aren't going to be taught any proper values. They're just going to be seen just to value the pound more than love and care and any other kind of immaterial items because you have spoiled them. You used to buy £50 ribbons. Were they made of gold? Did they tie themselves? I mean, really, £50 ribbons, that's obscene. On a personal level, I'll say that from the age of 4, my mum was left to bring up myself and my younger sister. Although we didn't live in a council house, we managed to put that off. My dad trying to sell the houses to get his share of the money, basically. But yes, we were on benefits of some kind. I don't really know the full ins and outs of the entire benefit system. But I'd imagine it was some kind of housing benefit, council tax, probably unemployment benefit as well. But of course, that's just, there was no money there. There was nothing for any kind of luxuries. Mum would never buy herself any kind of clothes. Her main priority was make sure all the bills were all paid in time, and she had enough money to put a little bit of money away every week, so that we could have good birthdays and Christmases. Now, I knew that we weren't going to be rich, so I never asked for anything extravagant. Something not like an iPad by today's standards. That's just a sheer luxury item. But I was very delighted to receive a second-hand Atari ST, which I still have even to this day. But it doesn't matter what you get. Really, you should be thankful that you are able to still have those 4 properties and your children have, well, you know, food on the table, and they will probably get something no matter how little the actual present is. Tell you another story, Charlotte. When my mum was a teenager, so probably about early 70s, she saw some boy bouncing a ball against the wall, and she asked him if he got that, you know, for his Christmas, and he said no, that Santa didn't come this year. And with a hopeful smile, he said that maybe he'll come next year. That is a level of poverty, Charlotte. Perhaps maybe you should come up to Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow, and see the council estates there, and see what normal people live like, instead of crying about negative equity in your countryside cottages.